Kingdom people, they are embarrassed because they can't embarrass you. They are embarrassed because they just can't embarrass you. Kingdom people, listen. These people have been doing everything in their power to try to embarrass you to no avail. And so some of what they have done is, number one, try to get reactions out of you. And they do it in a way where they want the reaction from you, if they were to get it from you, to be heard from others. Now, what they don't want other people to know or see is what they did to get the reaction from you. Y'all heard this kind of stuff before. They don't make it obvious to others what they're doing towards you. But here's the thing, what I've learned. Sometimes people in the vicinity be knowing what they're doing. They get it. This is something that I've learned, especially when God is making them aware and they can discern a thing. You know, in my situation, I know it's been times where God has made me aware that they're messing with her. They're trying to get a reaction from her. And then these people, same people, know that these people be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I'm the person who don't say nothing. I don't go around saying anything, explaining this what happened, this what they doing, none of that. And they notice that too, that I don't say nothing. But this person losing their whole mind. But here's the thing. And it's different situations like that, but I'm saying whoever the person is, you know, in whatever situation it has been. But here's the thing, kingdom people. They can't get that reaction from you to, in their mind, embarrass you, make you look crazy. You know, so they can say, "Ooh, she crazy." If you give a reaction, they can go to, they think in their mind, they can go to those people and say, "Ooh, yeah, such and such and such and such and such and such and such a did this. She crazy. She flipped out on me." And then make it seem like it's for no reason. And so that's their way of trying to embarrass you. Because, you know, these people are jealous of you. They realize they can't be you. And they really want to be. And some of them have tried to no avail. And so they want to embarrass you. They want to make you look bad. They know you are seen in a positive light. They see how you move. They see how you are a person of integrity. They see how you carry yourself. They see how you walk with self-confidence, how you have self-respect. I want to say reflect. You have self-reflect too. You self-reflect. They may not know that and understand that in them terms, but what they understand it, the way they understand it is self-care. They know you care for yourself. They know you take care of yourself. They know you make good decisions. They know you think things through. They can tell by the way that you don't respond to them, and in the negative way, should I say. And here's the thing. At first, they might be like, "Why she not reacting? Why you not reacting? What?" Because they're not accustomed to that. But they come around to realizing you're smart. You're smarter than that. You must be peeping their game, and you make wise decisions. And again, they could tell how you move and how you operate that you make good decisions. Don't mean you ain't had to learn how to make better decisions, and you still are not learning how to improve in your decision making. We're work in progress as kingdom people, but all they know is what they see, and all they know is what reactions they're not getting from you that they want to get from you. Now, another way that they try to embarrass you is by these people, they go in the background, they do all their witchcraft stuff, and they want something disastrous to happen in your life. So they can say, "Ooh, look at her, look at," you know, so they can talk about you, talk bad about you. And what happens is, kingdom people, even if you have things happening in your life, life be life. And you've learned how to handle and govern yourself accordingly. You learn how to not get yourself all bent out of shape over life happening, unlike them. And so what happens is nothing happens. In other words, what they're trying to do to cause you issues is not even happening. And again, even if something is going on, they won't know about it because you know how to handle yourself with grace. It's what it is. You keep moving in life. You deal with whatever, do whatever, trust God in all of it, and keep it moving. Things happen in life. That don't mean you got to be broke down, bent out of shape, embarrassed, because life's. And so the thing about this is that these kind of people, when those kind of things happen in their life that they're wanting to happen in your life, they do be embarrassed. In fact, the very things that they wanted to happen in your life, they actually experienced it. It ended up happening in their life, something similar, or sometimes something even worse, or some kind of calamity. And this is what happens, kind of people. These people talk about you to other people. And when these things happen in their life, they go whining to these same people about what's going on in their life. And what happens is not thinking about the fact that you're talking about your stuff going wrong after you done talked about who you all kingdom people. You looking crazy. You look crazy to these people. And again, it's not that people don't go through certain things in life, but when you always running your mouth about somebody and then you have some issues going on in your life, you looking real crazy. And they be embarrassed by it, not understanding that they're the ones running their mouth. But these are the kind of people, that's what they do. They run their mouth. They talk too much. And then they're always talking about somebody else. And then they be the first one to go run and talk about whatever they got going on, whatever happened to them, because they perceive themselves as victims of life. I guess except for when they talking about you. And in them moments, they don't understand this, or maybe they do, but they're really trying to be a bully. What they're really trying to be is someone who's trying to curse you in your life. And they do understand that that's what they're thinking is going to work, which is why they feel that you will be embarrassed with them doing that, because it's supposed to stick to you, whatever they're saying. And many times these things that they're saying, it's not true. Sometimes it could be. Let me explain that. So let me explain it this way first. These kind of people, they talk about you in a way like, she thinks she this, she thinks she all that, he think he better than everybody, he always doing this. They talking about you, but not saying anything that you've done to them. I remember when I used to vent about things that I was experiencing. You all know, kingdom people, this kind of stuff we experience, this spiritual warfare kind of stuff, where, you know, people be coming for us, be acting real crazy with us, and we just be minding our business, doing what we do. And I remember at a time, it's been a few years now, but I would vent about, or talk about, should I say, what was going on, because the stuff was kind of really tripping me out. And there was one person in particular that I talked to a lot about it, and then there was a couple of other people that I shared some things here and there. Now, what I was talking about, where these people were concerned, was what I was experiencing at their hand. I wasn't talking about them, what they do, their life, and how they think they just, I didn't care. I was talking about what I was experiencing concerning them, what was happening, what they were doing towards me. Now, these people don't do that. They never open their mouth and say you did anything towards them. Why, kingdom people? Because you're not doing nothing towards them. All you're doing towards them is being who you are. Being who you are bothers them because you carry the light. You, as I've already said, you have confidence. You carry yourself a certain way that they know nothing about, because they're not none of that. So they're jealous. They're envious. They're bothered. They bothered that they can't be the way that you are. So what they do in turn is go talk about you. You think you all this, you all that kind of stuff. You already know, kingdom people. So those are efforts to embarrass you. And many a times they don't even, people that they're talking to, sometimes they don't even know you. I've experienced that quite a bit, where the people that they're talking to don't know me. And what they really doing is embarrassing themselves, talking about me so much. My goodness. And as I said, they're not saying that you're doing anything to them. All they're saying is you think you are, and they're embarrassing themselves. They're trying to embarrass you, but they're embarrassing themselves because these people looking at them like they crazy. They might listen. And again, they don't even know you. They're trying to embarrass you with people you don't even know. And they looking crazy to them. And so at some point they realize that. And so they become embarrassed. They trying to embarrass you, but they end up embarrassing themselves. And so I can remember, or this is just a thing for me, how, when I would be aware that some people are talking about me to people I don't even know. I'm like, I don't know them. Now, sometimes people have talked about me to people that I don't even deal with no more. I'm like, I don't deal with them no more. Now, if I get wind that somebody is talking about me to somebody I do deal with and they are with the shenanigans, then I won't be dealing with them anymore. That's just how that go. Either way, kingdom people, they be trying to embarrass you, but they end up embarrassing themselves, and they bothered because they can't embarrass you. Them trying to embarrass you only embarrasses themselves. Again, these people end up dealing with the same calamity or a similar or worse calamity that they're trying to put on you, including trying to get you to react, but they end up going off and going crazy over whatever. Sometimes it's towards you. Sometimes they'll be trying to snap on you about the fact you think you did, because they just blow up because you never do it. And so years ago I learned this: when someone is trying to get a certain reaction out of you and you don't react, they end up doing it. So because they can't embarrass you, they end up embarrassing themselves because they can't get you to react because you won't react. They end up being the one to react and ultimately embarrass themselves. And so, kingdom people, they're embarrassed because they can't embarrass you. And they've tried and tried and tried and tried. And they're sitting around somewhere looking real crazy and froggy in the face because they trying to embarrass you, or they try to embarrass you and they can't. They only embarrass themselves. I forgot this one. What they also do is try to put you down in front of other people, those who you are around like that. They try to say something nasty about something of yours or something, sometimes they'll even lie about something and say, I thought you this, or did you, or whatever. They just try to say something really embarrassing in front of other people to try to embarrass you. And whether what they're saying is true or not, you just kind of like whatever, and you still govern yourself in confidence. Thus, meaning you're not embarrassed. You're not fazed by what they're trying to do. And when you're not embarrassed, they are. They're embarrassed because they tried to embarrass you and it didn't work. You're not embarrassed. So they're sitting there with a froggy face, with a doggy face, embarrassed. Kingdom people, like I said, they are embarrassed because they can't embarrass you. They were trying to embarrass you, but they end up only embarrassing themselves. Now I'm really done with that.